runners, welcome to week 2 of the Feaster 5 virtual training program. Today's strength is going to start out with squats, but we're going to add a little bit. We're going to start out with squats with a side leg raise. When we do a squat with a leg raise, we're going to think about the same focus as we did last week with the squat. So long spine, neck in line with your spine. You want to sit back on your heels, and then you're going to add the leg lift. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then opposite leg, 1, 2, you want to modify it, don't go down as low, don't lift your leg as high, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and if you want to make it more challenging, just add weight. So as you squat and come up, you're gonna do a shoulder press as well. Squat and press. Squat and press. Our next exercise is going to be a backward lunge. So we're going to lift our right leg and then lunge back. Good posture, knees right over your ankle, long spine, and lift and lunge. Lift and lunge. 4. Think about using that opposite glute. 6, 7, and 8, and then opposite leg. So lift and lunge back. Lift and lunge. Try to keep your shoulders down and back, relaxed. Your foot and your knee are in line. Lift and lunge. 5, 6, back knee goes down, almost touching the ground. 7 and 8. And if you want to make it more challenging, just add some dumbbells. You keep the dumbbells by your side, up here or down here, or just hold a medicine ball or a dumbbell in front of you. Okay, next exercise is a curtsy lunge. It's got its name because you're curtsying. So we're working on our mobility here. You're bringing your right leg back about a 45 angle degree behind you, driving that back knee down towards the ground, and then back to a stand. 3. And for all of our squats, we want to have the same focus, long neck, long spine, shoulders relaxed. And you want to keep your hips square to the front here. And breathe. Always deep breathing, big inhale, big exhale. We're going to switch sides, down and back. The beauty of these exercises, you can do them anywhere. You could do them in your backyard, do them at the gym, do them in your home. And you don't need any apparatus. Well, here we're actually working on our flexibility as well as our strength. And that's a curtsy lunge. this is our core work. We're going to start out with a shoulder bridge with a hip raise this time. So last week we did a shoulder bridge with a leg raise. This time we're going to just raise our hip while we're holding up our right leg. So you want to keep those hips high. Remember, you want to modify it, balance, use your arms out for balance, make it more difficult. Keep your arms right in front of your chest. So I'm gonna put my arms up for balance, hips down and up, down and up. 3, 4, 5, high hips, 6, 7, 8, and switch legs. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of difficulty by adding an element of balance. Hips down and up. 2, 3, 4, high hips, 5. The slower you perform this, the better it is. 7 and 8. The switch leg raise is an excellent ab exercise, as well as working on your flexibility, your hamstring flexibility. So we're going to start. We're going to try to get a 90-degree angle, right leg, left leg. If not, you're not as flexible, you can just keep it a little bit less of an angle. So I'm going to start here. My shoulders are off the ground. Should be able to fit an orange between my chin and my chest. And then I'm going to switch. So my legs should cross halfway through the move. That's 1. And switch, switch. 2, switch, switch. 3, switch, switch. And keep your legs real straight. But if you need to modify it, if it's too much stress, if you feel any stress on your lower back, just bend your knees a little bit. And that's going to make it much easier. That's number 8. Last week we did side plank hip raisers. Remember, side planks with hip raises are excellent for strengthening your hips, which are often weak in runners. So last week we did it with a bent elbow. This week we're going to do it straight arm. You're going to either keep your arm straight up, lift your hips, or bring that hand behind your neck. And we're just going to bring our hips down and up, down, up. 3, 4. One modification, bring that foot in front of you to balance easily. Hips down, up, or you could bring that front leg behind, down, and up. Hardest is stacking them. You always want to keep your hips forward. You could modify it more by doing it on your knees. Try to keep that straight line from your shoulders, hips to knees, and then just drop your hips right here. Then we're going to switch side, and I'm going to do 8 with straight legs, arm up, hips down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And for those more advanced, you can add a press. So as you're lifting your hips, you're also lifting the weight. So you're doing some upper body work as well. Another core exercise is good for your hips. On your side, you're gonna do a little bit of a circle. So that circle should be about 1 foot in diameter. Ankle is flexed. Hips are squared to the front. You're just gonna make those circles in one direction. So 8, 9, 10, and then we're gonna reverse direction. And you want to keep your ankle flexed and keep that foot parallel to the ground. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you don't rotate your hips back or forward. Keep them square to the front. You need to modify it a little bit, just have a slight bend in your leg. And that's going to take some of this stress off your hip. We'll go to the other side. We have straight legs, but a slight bend from your waist. Hips are forward, square to the front. Circle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Our next exercise is going to be a straight arm plank with a hip touch. So we're going to go into a straight arm plank. I want to have a nice, straight, long, extended body. So try to think about that spine long, your neck in line with your spine. Think about pulling your belly button into your spine, and then trying to minimize the amount of rotation we have in our torso. You're going to bring your right hand to your left hip, trying to keep that torso very still, and then left to right, right to left, left to right, looking directly down so your neck is in line with your spine the whole time. 3, 4, focus on your glutes. They should not be moving side to side. So we're going to do 6 for one set, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our last exercise for week 2 is a lower back core exercise. So we're going to keep our upper body down, eyes right, looking right below us for the entire exercise. You're just going to lift your both legs and you're going to do 10 claps. So lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. So we're going to do 6 intervals of 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm turning my head, but I want you to think about keeping your eyes looking directly below so you don't do anything to hurt your neck. So lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should be feeling this in your glutes. It's also a great glute strengthening exercise. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, slow breathing throughout and keep your upper body nice and relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 6 reps, 10 claps each time, and that's 1 set. Don't forget, beginners are going to shoot for 1 to 2 sets, intermediate and advanced 2 to 3 sets. That's it for week 2 of Strength for Runners. We'll be back next week with week 3. Have a great week.